Okay, so you might ask what am I doing parked underneath the bridge. Well, tonight is the Machine and Caffeine ride out from BMW Wollaston Motorrad in Northamptonshire, and I've just seen a bolt of lightning, and that's why I stopped under this garage. I just don't know whether it's a good idea to proceed. Hi guys, welcome to DMT, Dasmatron Motorcycle Trips. Hope you are well. This video is about an incident that happened to me just a few weeks ago when I actually got caught in a thunderstorm. It was whilst I was riding from Leicestershire to Northamptonshire. I was going to a BMW Motorrad dealer where they'd organised a ride out from that branch to a motorcycle cafe. Well, actually it's a petrol head cafe, but bikers do go there, but it's mainly for cars. That was the itinerary for the evening. I checked the weather forecast before I went, and there was a thunderstorm, but it looked like it was going away from Northampton on the other side, but it actually changed course and actually got caught in the thunderstorm. So riding through the thunderstorm turned out to be one of the scariest motorcycle rides I've ever done. Closest thing came to that was when I was on the west coast of Gran Canaria, and I was on the cliff edge of that island, and the Armco barrier was just to the right of me, and there was a sheer drop. So that was a bit scary. It was exhilarating at the same time. It was just a fantastic view, and it was a coastal route, so it was fantastic. But there was an element of being a bit scary because it was quite damp. It was raining as well, and it was right next to that sheer drop. But this thunderstorm beats that hands down because it was really very precarious. What's the worst journey that you've ever done? Is it because of the terrain, because of the weather? I've followed a YouTuber called Got to Go, where she got caught up in a military coup in Turkey when she was in the hotel, so she just bolted herself down in the hotel until that passed. So have you ever had any motorcycle scary rides when you've been riding your bike? Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Okay, let's get on with this journey, and I've also put in some facts about riding through thunderstorms and the do's and don'ts and the myths. Okay, let's get into it. A moving object, big one. I've got rubber boots on. I've got rubber pegs on the bike. A lightning bolt is so powerful it's hotter than the surface of the sun. It will go through the tyres or could actually melt them. Rubber tyres offer no protection from lightning. We also know this is true because people have been killed by lightning while riding on motorcycles and bicycles during a thunderstorm. Cars are safe from lightning because of the metal cage surrounding the people inside the vehicle. This may sound counterintuitive because metal is a good conductor of electricity, but a metal cage of a car directs the lightning charge around the vehicle occupants and safely into the ground. The car essentially becomes a Faraday cage and protects anyone inside. Motorcyclists. The lightning will usually hit the motorcyclist on the head, pass through their body and go into the ground. The motorcycle does not provide any protection or insulation against lightning strikes. I've been here for five minutes. I've not seen another bolt of lightning. Oh, we'll crack on. It did get really windy just a second ago. All the trees were blowing around. Leaves were coming off the trees. Seems to have calmed down a bit now. Maybe I'm in the eye of the storm. Well, if you'd have said to me, go thunderstorm lightning chasing, you'd have come this way. I'm just looking for a bridge now. I've just seen a couple of bolts of lightning. Yeah, so I'm getting deluge now. I've got my summer jacket on, so that's not ideal. I'm looking for somewhere to take shelter, and there's lightning right above me as well. Oh, I can feel the water on my chest now. It's coming through my jacket. Very, very wet in a summer jacket. There's like local flash flooding as well. Oh, I could see light there, so I'm coming out the other side. Oh, it's getting into my knackers as well. This is the worst bike ride I've ever had. This thunderstorm was just like an hour before I got to Northampton, so I was hoping it was going to shift away before I got there, but it's obviously moved towards me. Alright, let's get through this last bit. It's got full sunshine at 6 o'clock, so hopefully it'll get warmer, and as we get on the ride, it'll dry me out a bit, because I'm absolutely wet through. You can see my jeans are the dark blue. Ah, dear. Right, turn off and I'll turn back on when we get there in about 14 miles. Well, we made it. Caffeine Machine. Looks like there's another event going on here. Ooh. Is that the official motto then for Caffeine Machine? Don't be a dick. I knew it was a car place, car meet, but I guess do you get bikers come here as well?
Yeah, we do bikes and we do bike weekends as well. So we have a website with a calendar and stuff on it.
Yeah.
All on there. And we do whole weekends. They are ticketed.
Is it once a month the bikes come, or how often?
Once a month.
Oh, okay.
And we sometimes have external events, so if you're a larger group, like the Lupo group here tonight,
Yeah.
they're separate to us, so they've just sort of contacted us and rented the car park.
Oh, I see.
At the back, we've got a Porsche group as well.
Oh, is
You
that?
might not be able to see it, there are some trees at the back.
Yeah, so that's Caffeine Machine. Very nice. Yeah, so a bit of a random video there, guys, about not to ride your motorbike through thunderstorms and lightning. You probably won't anyway, not as daft as me. And a nice little ride out to Caffeine Machine, which is in Stratford upon Avon in England. We've got a nice weather front coming to the UK. Next week's the first week of August at the moment. Got a nice weather front coming, so I've got a nice little sort of one-day ride coming, which I'm looking forward to doing. As ever, click the buttons down here, really appreciate that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.